Hi there, thanks for tuning in. My name is Maria. Today's an extra special day. It's our son's birthday. Happy birthday, Anthony. We miss you, we love you. Wish you were here. Today, I will make a super moist chocolate cake with strawberries and whipped cream, and I'm looking forward to it. So, I hope you'll stick around. Let's get in that kitchen and let's get busy.
Diz, minha querida.
I've got all my ingredients ready to go for this delicious super moist chocolate strawberry cake. For this cake, we're going to need some sugar, that's white sugar and brown sugar, some cocoa powder, some flour, some salt, baking powder, baking soda, sour cream, 2 eggs, vanilla extract, some vegetable oil, and 1 cup of hot coffee. Now I've got 2 pans all ready to go. I've greased them, floured them, and got my parchment paper at the bottom. I will eventually get to the strawberries later with the whipped cream. And I've got my oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get started. I can't wait. So we're going to start off with the dry mix of sugars, cocoa powder, flour. We're going to sift it through and make sure we get rid of all those lumps. That's important. Start off with the brown sugar. Use your fingers. Hard to believe our son is the age that he is. The years are just flying by so fast. All right, so that's important. Look at that, brown sugar. Look how many clumps are in there. Do your best to get all of those little nougats broken down into individual grains if you can manage. If not, then we'll just have to put it aside. All right, let's do our white sugar. It seems like a lot of ingredients, but most cakes will have the basic ingredient of baking soda, baking powder, salt, that type of thing. For this one here, to get that extra moist sponge, I think obviously the oil and the sour cream really help it. Okay, so we've got some sugar that's a little thicker than our sieve, but there's no clumps, so I'll just do that. Next is the flour and the cocoa powder. Can't wait. I love this cake. All right. So now that's all been through the sieve. All the lumps are out. Let's give that a stir. To this, we're going to add our salt, baking powder, baking soda. And give that another mix. And just set that aside. We'll take our eggs, 2 eggs. We'll take our oil. It's 1/2 cup of oil. Our sour cream. And if you don't have a sour cream, you can use Greek yogurt. That's what I do. I just substitute every time I make this cake, and I honestly don't see the difference. I never notice any change in the texture. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And And we're going to give this a nice mix. Now you can use a hand mixer, electric hand mixer, which I probably will. I'll see how my arm feels. I mean, my arm gets tired real quick, my right arm. All right, let's get this together. We're gonna add our sour cream mix into our wet ingredients, or sorry, our dry ingredients. Give this a mix. And then I'm going to slowly add, oh, it's getting nice and thick. Slowly add the 1 cup of hot coffee. Slowly. So this is what we want. I'm not sure if you can see that. Just gently pour and do half of the hot coffee first. Now, like I said, you can use an electric mixer, hand mixer. I'm going to try doing it this way. I usually use the mixer, but let's see how my arm is. Because if you sift the flour and all the other dry ingredients pretty good, there shouldn't be any reason why you would have any lumps in there. Right now I'm looking at this and it's looking pretty silky smooth. So I'm quite happy with that. Right, I'm just gonna scrape the sides of the bowl. It's looking really good and it smells absolutely yummy. All right, let's get the rest of that coffee in there. And that's pretty much all that goes into this mix. And then we'll, let's give this another minute of mixing. And the next thing we'll do is we're gonna split the batter into the 2 pans. I've got the oven preheated to 375 and it's ready to go. And then we're gonna bake these 2 cakes at the 375 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. We'll take it out of the oven, let it cool down. We'll remove the cake from the bundt pan, or sorry, it's not a bundt pan, it's a Springford pans. We're gonna let it completely cool down, and then the next step will be the strawberries and the whipped cream and assembling the cake. And it'll be phenomenal. This super moist chocolate cake is always a big hit with our family. It's a no-fail super moist cake. You can't go wrong. All right, so let's even out this batter. I could have just used the 1 pan, but I like doing the two tiers. I don't particularly care to cut the cake in half because sometimes it becomes a mess and it gets crumbly and it just doesn't look nice this way. It'll just look nicer. Cleaner looking cake. There we go. So just make sure it's evenly spread out. And that is it. That's all you need. Now we're going to put it in the oven. Like I said, 375 for 30 minutes. 375 Fahrenheit, that is, for 30 minutes. Check your cake. I usually put the end of a very sharp knife, or you can use a toothpick if you have a toothpick, just to check on the whether or not it's fully cooked right through. And the way you'd know is you pull out the toothpick or whatever sharp object, and if there's no residue of liquid, then you know your cake's done. You take it out, let it cool down before you remove it from the pan. All right, so next step, strawberries and the whipped cream and the frosting. So I went ahead and washed all the strawberries and I cleaned them very well. You know, strawberries is one of those fruits that you really have to wash properly. I will get them all dried up. They're just draining right now into the bowl. I'm going to dry them individually so they're nice and dry, and then I'm going to stick them in the fridge so they're chilled. In the meantime, I've already put in 2 boxes of heavy whipping cream into the fridge to get them chilled for our whipping cream topping. So my cakes were taken out of the oven and I have them completely cooled down. Super moist, so they're ready for frosting. Just remove the parchment paper. So moist, and it smells so nice. I'm just going to settle that piece on this decorative plate, and then I'm going to frost that. I'm going to frost that with some chocolate icing I made, and I'll link the recipe, the ingredients for that. Very simple, just butter, icing sugar, hot water, and cocoa powder. And it's just a lovely consistency. I don't like it too thick, so I'm going to be able to spread this. My top would have the whipping cream. Oops. I got my strawberries all ready to go, all washed and dried. I'm going to just slice them and line them up. It's looking nice. It's nice icing. I've also got my whipping cream out and my electric mixer, so I'll be whipping that up shortly. I probably should get that done now. So I'm going to go ahead and whip up this heavy cream, and I'll show you when it's all done. All right, I got the whipping cream all ready to go. I'm not adding any sugar to that because Alan likes it plain. So I'm going to take my cake and slice some strawberries on the middle layer, and then I'm going to keep some nice looking whole strawberries for the top and try to get them all same size. So for this middle layer, I'm just going to slice up some strawberries. There's no such thing as too many strawberries on a chocolate cake, in my opinion. Okay, that should do it. All right. Now we're ready for our next layer. Super moist cake. Just be gentle when you're pulling the parchment paper off. I am not going to have any frosting on the sides. It's just going to be an open cake like this. That's how I like them. Now for the top, nothing fancy, just going to take a spatula, no piping bag, no nothing, just like that. Almost like a rustic looking cake. Nothing wrong with it. All right. That's all you're gonna do. It's a beautiful thing. Wash my hands again. I will take some of the cocoa powder, the sieve. I have a small one up here. And all I'm doing here is evenly dust the top with some cocoa powder. Now this cocoa powder is sweet. Do not use the bitter. It just won't taste very nice. Okay. And all that's left to do is place the strawberries on top. That's easy enough to do. And we have our super moist chocolate cake, chocolate frosting in the center, and fresh strawberries. And that is our birthday cake for my son Anthony, which we will be enjoying for dessert tonight. Okay. Let's see if I got one more here. It's a little big. Go big or go home, right? Let's cut this one in half. It's not too big. Alrighty. Now you can dust it with a little bit of the white powdered sugar or the strawberries. It's not necessary, but it does look pretty. And there you have it, friends. And there's my super moist chocolate cake with chocolate frosting in the center and strawberries, and whipping cream on top with fresh strawberries. Little dusting of both cocoa powder and icing sugar. And that's our birthday cake for our son. Yummy! Happy birthday, Anthony. In case I forgot to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. So we're just about to sit down and enjoy this delicious cake for, well, Anthony's birthday. Happy birthday, Anthony.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And for viewers, thank you for tuning in. I hope you try out this cake. Oh, I gotta get a big piece for that one.
Well, don't miss that strawberry.
You got two monster strawberries. That's
That
enough.
one was on the other side. Dish.
Not sure you can see that.
Look at that, look at that.
That's beautiful. The two.
No, you only get one strawberry.
Oh no, okay. I get a small piece, but that's okay. I'll be eating more later. Oops.
Oh.
That's all right. It's okay, it's okay. So let's dig in. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Bon appetit.